everybody, welcome to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Part 3. So where we left off, we just escaped the crazy castle with the crazy rapist guy who we killed because he deserved it. And now we've been conscripted as a Grey Warden to avoid punishment, essentially. We probably would have been hung ourselves for murdering a bunch of people. So Duncan saved us, and he's asked us to say our goodbyes because we're going away to be a Grey Warden, which is sad, but
you really saved my hide
necessary for the rest of the game. What will you do now?
No more daydreaming. I'm settling down. Valora's a good woman, and she has ideas on making life better for everyone here. Your father had the women take Shiani back to your place. Will you see her before you go?
Of course.
Good luck, cousin. You've been my hero since we were kids.
Aww.
It's just official now.
Well, at least he's accepted his wife. She seemed like a nice lady. It was a bit harsh of him to dismiss her. I wanted to go back to my house now. To see Shani because she's a bit traumatized. Oh, there's a shop right here as well. I can go sell a load of crap. Let's do that. Actually, I might need this stuff, but see if I can sell some duplicates and things I don't need.
You should go quickly. Just know that we're all going to miss you.
Okay, well that's a polite way of saying get out of my shop, I'm not serving you. How rude. Okie dokie. Where's my house? I don't even know which one my house is. Is it this one? No. Oh, probably the big giant house icon. No, that's the store. I have no idea where I live. Oh. Look at the map, Hannah. Okay. This one.
It shall. There you are. Thank you. For me, for Source, for everything.
Don't worry about it.
If I can ever do anything to repay you, I will. Shiani seems to have regained herself. I'll leave you two alone. Good luck, and thank you again.
She's super appreciative. I mean, she should be. We kind of saved her life, but still, it's nice to be appreciated. Wait, where is she? There she is.
You took all the responsibility for what happened. You're amazing, you know that?
Aww. How are you holding up?
I'm alright. As far as the others know, Vaughn just roughed me up a bit. I just don't want them treating me like some fragile doll. I love you, cousin. Make us proud out there.
I love you too, Shiani.
Make her watch over you.
Aww, so I have to abandon all my family, my house, my friends. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather get a house where the bathtub wasn't in the middle of the living room. But hopefully once we're a Grey Warden, eventually we can move to bigger and better things. See ya! I mean, to be honest, it is a bit of a shithole around here anyway. At least I'll get to see the world as a Grey Warden, rather than being stuck in a shanty, essentially. Right, I've dealt with everyone. I don't need to speak to any of those people. They didn't even like me anyway. Didn't even get any wedding presents.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Duncan's so serious. I suppose as a Grey Warden you have to be. What a big responsibility, as you'll find out, but very serious. Never enter a battle with your bare hands. That's what I did in the last part before I realised I had to equip my sword. How long have you been playing this game?
We will be travelling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times. Here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen.
Oh.
I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan.
Aw.
We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Chinigen, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
The city of Denerim. I've noticed as an elf, you can be really rude towards people, almost racist towards them, because they basically treat you like shit, so you can be really, like, salty about about that. But I'm not going to be. I mean, this King Kalen seems really nice, and I'm not going to be mega racist towards people.
As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the alienage?
Duh.
Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
I killed an old son for raping my friend. Well, that's blatant. What do I say? You have no idea how bad it is, do you? I'd rather not speak of it than many things you know nothing about. I'm gonna say that.
You... what?
Your Majesty, I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim
Whoops.
you should be aware
I don't think I should have told him
So it
that.
seems. I will hear more about this matter later. For now,
I
we have a
think
war
he's
to
really
attend to.
pissed, actually.
Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Oh, well, actually, I think he was pissed because my friend got raped, which is good. He should be pissed about that. Everyone should be. So rude. You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
It sounds like the blight's almost over.
I'm not even sure this is a true
Or so
blight.
he thinks.
There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
King Kalen is such a nice guy. I like him. Maybe I shouldn't have blurted out that I murdered somebody for raping
What
someone,
the king
but...
said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet, you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey
Yeah,
Wardens
true.
of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What ritual? Oops.
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. Okay, so achievement unlocked. Conscripted. It seems like the music is incredibly loud. Again. Every single time I'm like turning it down. All the time. Okay. So we've arrived at Ostagar, which is magnificent. But there aren't very many Grey Wardens here. And we've just been told that we have to do a joining ritual. Now, Grey Wardens are different to regular beings in Ferelden.
Hail, you
Right,
must be
anyway.
the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes, I am, good sir. So yeah, Grey Wardens are different because they can sense Darkspawn. Darkspawn are the enemy in this game. They are, I think they're just demons, undead, or mix of the both. They're evil, horrible looking bastards, which we'll meet soon.
Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker.
So yeah, Grey Wardens can sense them, and that's why they're special, and that's why they have to fight. But there'll be more on that later.
What's your name?
It's Pink.
Oh, another elf.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir.
At least these dogs aren't ripping us apart. Those other ones were scary. Look at this one, he's red.
Maker's breath, another elf.
Oh my
What do you
goodness.
want?
People are so racist towards us. I just want to talk, that's all.
Make it quick. We're busy.
Can I ask you something?
Make it quick.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They're you sent to distinguish us from our enemies. The blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give
My
it to the
goodness.
Darkspawn hordes?
Absolutely not.
Good. I hear death is unpleasant.
Okay, I'm gonna go because this guy is...
There is hunting
This
to be
doesn't
done,
like me.
and I'll not be kept from it.
He doesn't like elves, clearly. So rude. Just because I'm an elf doesn't mean I'm gonna steal anything.
It's good to have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these things back underground for good.
Okay. There's Duncan. There's a little quest over here. Is that a quest? Oh yeah.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
Aww.
Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood.
Aww.
I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Oh no. No more death of dogs today, please. Oh. This breaks my heart. I hope he doesn't die. Oh my god, I'm not gonna kill the dog. What the hell? Oh. Oh. Poor
Well done.
puppy.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
That might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Aww. I'm definitely gonna find the flower for the doggy. I feel bad enough as it is, killing a load of them before, so... maybe I can redeem myself. There's not much else around here. No one else will really talk to it. Ooh.
So, any last wishes I can help
I
fulfill
can't unlock
before
that
you head
chest.
into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
God,
Shall
that's
I take that quiet
aggressive.
glare as a no? Oh well, too bad.
That was weird. Okay. Let's go up to meet Alistair, who is our first companion of the game.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Oh, shots
Your
fired.
glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Chinigen.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Probably because we're too smart for you.
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
Eager to get going.
All right, fair enough. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
I love Alistair's character. He's so funny. Like, some of the conversations you hear him having with some of the other companions in the game are hilarious. Just double check everything's working. Yep. Okay. I should probably save, actually, while I remember. Okie dokie. I think we're going to meet Duncan now. So let's head over.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider the people before us.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing.
Sass the mage.
This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, milady.
And this, of
Seems
course,
a bit
is
dodgy.
the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
That's me, the new girl.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, so our first major quest of the game is to go into the Kokari Wilds. Gotta collect 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, archives, and a flower for the dog that we found that was injured.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Oh, thanks for that. I'm so looking forward to going in there now. So, before we also saw Alistair sassing, as Duncan put it, a mage. There's a bit of a dispute with mages and the rest of, well, let's just say the mages and the religious characters in the game. There's a bit of a dispute with them at the moment. They're kind of seen as not dirt but lower than everybody else because everyone's frightened of them, just like elves are also, oh my goodness, that looks terrible now. Elves are also looked down upon. Okay, that's all I can put on for now, I think. So, oh my goodness.
As you say.
Everybody killed them too quickly. Oh my goodness, no it didn't. Coming out of nowhere. Well now great, we're all covered in blood after being in here for all of 2 seconds. Okie dokie. Oh, this doesn't look good. Dead bodies everywhere.
Over here.
I thought he just said something then. Maybe he did. Oh. His stupid boots.
That? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Let's just not leave him here.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I really apologise for how loud those random moments are. I don't know where they come from.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know?
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
not a coward.
Chill out, dude.
This is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Exactly.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever they're coming, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Come on guys, if I can concentrate and not freak out about Darkspawn, you guys can too.